Welcome back to another video. We're down at Carlton Moor range. It's an underground tunnel range that Mike hosts. You can come here and zero your rifle. He can obviously assist you with setting up thermal scopes, day scopes, night vision scopes, and it's perfect ideal conditions. Outside today, it is horrible, humid, windy, misty, rainy, not ideal for shooting conditions. So I dropped Mike a phone call, and you've been more than compensating today to allow me to come here and use the range. So then obviously we're setting up the new Discovery optics which have been sent out, and then we're also going to zero the Thermtec clip-on scope which is going to be clipped onto the front of this free B15, B50 first vehicle plane scope. What else do you get up to here? You got red deer. What else have you got?
Up here?
Yeah.
Mainly reds around wild. There is a herd of reds on top of emergency ones if I'm short of anything. And yeah.
You offer outings and all sorts, don't you?
Yeah. We do a lot of training up here. I've got a game meat hygiene course this week. I've got a DSC one this week. I've got another DSC one in a fortnight. I've got another DSC one a fortnight after that. They're all coming thick and fast at the moment.
You're flat out. Yeah. And then you said also earlier you've got some DSC 2s out.
Oh, this afternoon I've got two lads doing a DSC 2. So yeah, we'll take them down on Monties. An hour away from here. I've got a place where I can drop on some Monties. Yeah. Which is a lot easier for DSC 2. You can handle them easier than these reds.
Yeah, it saves a few dragging out, doesn't
it? Yeah.
Right. First protocol, we have already bolted the rifle scope on. I've roughly bore sighted in a mate's field at around 25ish yards. Just got the professional to quickly check it as he's here. And then we're just going to double, triple check that. And then I presume just do one shot to check us, to get us roughly on paper, and then look at doing an adjustment from there. Is that about right?
Yep. Yeah.
Obviously, we've got bolt out, so we can lower the cheek piece, and then we can look straight down the barrel of the rifle, aligning our eye with the back of the stock, as Mike's doing. And then he's looking through the rifle scope without moving the rifle at all, and then obviously making adjustments up and down, left and right, to get us on that paper target.
That should get us on paper.
Yeah?
Yep. You want me to shoot it?
It's up to you, mate, if you want to.
Yeah, there's a black one down there.
I'd rather some ears on. Safety first, let's get these on.
So there's already two bullets on there. That one and that one.
Yep.
I'm going to aim there, middle of the paper, so I've got biggie space to find it. That one.
Yep, so it's central of the whole board and at the bottom. So then I take it you're aiming.
I'm holding it still on where I was aiming.
Yep.
Keep the rifle still and move the reticle to the bullet.
So that's come up about 2 inches.
Right, well that doesn't make sense because I moved that a mile away. Let me try that again for a group. Because that's not making sense. And that's across the page. And that's gone sideways.
So it's the next week, we're back at the range with Mike. He's just setting up another rifle behind me. The first verdict with the Discovery scope was it was faulty, it was spitting them everywhere. So we straight away, lifetime warranty, sent out a new one, and we're going to try this one. So that's all you can do really. Sometimes stuff does go wrong from the factory, but the real test will be today whether or not it actually does work. Because if this one doesn't work, then I'll be putting the old GPO with the tier 1 rings back on. So at least we can start using that thermal and get out there using it. Bullets wise, we're using a Seiko 123 grain soft points through a 308 caliber. This scope is a 3 to 15 B50 Discovery scope. Comes with the rings, everything, whole complete package. But like I said, the real test is going to be whether or not it's actually going to work today. You'll be able to see on the TV screen behind us where the bullets strike. It's a 100-metre tunnel, big concrete tubes, completely safe, registered underground tunnel range. It's fairly bang on height wise, just to the right.
Yeah.
Shall I just do one straight away to see if it's grouping?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's better than last time, isn't it?
Yeah. So aim at what you were aiming at.
Yeah.
Hold your gun still. Take the crosshair to the bullet.
Yeah. So as you probably just heard, just gonna move the bullet strike now. Right, just made that adjustment. Gonna send another one. Should be closer in the diamond roughly area now. Yeah, we're good.
Good to go.
I think I'm pulling these a touch high. That's grouping in it at that.
Aye.
Inch high, that. Yeah.
An inch high.
So this scope's holding 0. I think that's about a 13th shot or something. I've had a good few practice goes, but so we started over here, checked the first 2 as a group, then it went over here, then I did loads more there. I think that's a 3-shot group. I thought aiming down here after a few adjustments and it went there, so it came in a little bit. And then, like an idiot, I turned the dial the wrong way. So that's that one, and that one. Bit of a wider group, but I think I just had one of them moments. So I just went outside, grabbed a drink, and just had 5 minutes, let the barrel cool down a bit, and just recomposed. And then I thought, right, did the 2 clicks as I should, so it should be absolutely smack on at 100 now, rather than like about an inch high there. So first one, bang on. Second one, I pulled it ever so slightly, a quarter of an inch, so it's there, but that's perfectly in line. Just a touch high, that second one, but that's perfect. That's just me. But that's zeroed. The scope's sound, so let's get the Thermtec thermal out over there, get it clamped onto the front, get it all aligned, and then let's do some shots. So the unit itself has a smart clip adapter on, which is not supplied by Thermtec. The instructions have been given, put it on the front, not clamp it down, turn the device on, go in the menu, and there's an align setting in there. So I'm going to align that now to make sure it's perfectly aligned on the front of the scope. Then once everything's fully zeroed at the end, you just need to make a little mark where the hole is on the smart clip, just with a bit of tape on your scope or something, so you know exactly where to put it next time when you come and take it on and off. So we've had a good play with this thermal scope. Something completely new for me. Had to resort back to this. That's when you know you're having fun. The user's manual. But I've got it hitting the heat pad now. I've just shifted it over so it's in the central. So I'm going to shoot that far right heat pad on the screen there, and fingers crossed, as long as it hits the middle-ish of that heat pad, I'm going to be happy with that, because it's quite hard to zero these front add-ons. It's not, because obviously there's no reticle really, you're moving it a bit guessworky. So let's do one shot at that, and fingers crossed. Right, so I'll record this through the scope so you can see. So we're recording through the scope. We've got a bullet in the mag, earmuffs are on. Right, so you won't see the crosshair just because it's on the front of the scope. Right, chamber around. Well, that's hit the bottom of it. Let's do one more, see if that was me. Right, so it's hit it, hit the heat pad. Height wise, that's perfect really. It's still a touch to the right, but got there in the end with massive helps to Mike at the range. So the day scope got that shooting bang on in the end, after some idiot turned it the wrong way. I'll let you decide who that was, but it might be me. And then getting the front add-on on. So the picture quality, I think it's fairly reasonable for the price, considering it's a 300 sensor one. Obviously time will tell out in the field, looking at different animals and stuff like that, and different weather conditions. But so far in here, it's not too bad, I'd say, for the price point. The only thing I've never done one before, so I don't know how other brands compare, like front add-ons, but adding this onto the scope is easy, because obviously in the settings it has the align, and you just align it with your crosshairs, so that worked well. The only downside is actually realigning it in the exact same spot every single time. So I'll grab the camera and bring it in closer to show you what I mean. On the front here where it clicks on, this is the smart clip add-on, which is nothing to do with Thermtec, it's just another brand. So where it clicks on there, you just got to put a little mark or a Sharpie mark of where exactly it's got to go. So I put a Sharpie mark temporarily, but I need to find some masking tape, or I'm thinking if I use masking tape when I'm out in the weather, it's going to obviously get wet and then fade. So I'm going to have to think of a different solution here to maximise this to its full potential, really. So if any of you lot have used these before and know any little tips and tricks, then just drop that in the comments below. But overall, shooting wise, like, well, Mike did the last 2 shots, so obviously on the screen here it was there, then we did 1 adjustment and it went bang on central. So that, in my eyes, is about as good as we're going to get this thermal in it. We're not going to get much better than that at 100 meters on a range here. So overall, got it to there, and then the scope shooting obviously on there, so it's not too bad. So that's it, all finished. And we've had a little bit of a minor issue as well. I think it was more the sense of being in here as well, just because with the thermal itself and this reticle being so fine, these two like paired up together at 100 meters, we had to zoom into 8, but then that, because this is only a 300 sensor thermal, it creates quite pixelated image, so it was quite hard to actually get a good clear reticle compared with a good clear thermal image for shooting it, for zeroing it accurately. But it's doable, as you've seen. It's just a lot of faffing, but it's one of them. It's something new. That's going to end this one here. Obviously, been down at the range. Like I said, big thanks to Mike for letting us come here, use the range. If you do want to come, there'll be a link in the description, and I'll put all the range's details of where it is and stuff like that. So if you want to come down here and use the range, you just get in contact with Mike, book a slot. Obviously, don't book in the day before. You can ring up and they might have availability, you never know, but try and book in advance. And then you are an RFD as well, aren't you? So you sell firearms, sell ammunition, and you do like coaching and training, don't you? Like shooting training, yep. DSC1s, DSC2s, you do the whole lot. So if you're looking for anything like that and you want to combine it all together with a bit of shooting on the range here in the nice warm dry environment, then it's the right place to come. But thanks for watching, we'll catch you on the next one.